Hello, I'm Andy, a collection specialist with Credit Sage, and my goal is to help people learn how they can remove Enhanced Recovery Company from their credit report. And in many cases, without even paying your debt at all. So if that's you or someone you know, I think that you're going to walk away from this video. I know you're going to walk away from this video knowing what the next best step is for you to take. Now, I want to say that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take action. For example, if you know or believe that Enhanced Recovery System or any other account on your credit report for that matter are the results of identity theft or have a wrong balance after you've already paid, or any other major issues that are seriously affecting your life, you may be owed a settlement. And we work with a network of local attorneys that will work on your behalf at zero cost to you, win or lose, in addition to getting the accounts deleted permanently. So that's one route to go. Now, if no issues like that exist and you just want the account removed from your credit report, we can help with that too. Just call us today. I'll put our number in the description there. So now let me go through some of the most important questions that we get about this company. And firstly, and this is really important, is can you be arrested or get jail time for a debt with Enhanced Recovery Company? And I put this one at the top of the list because I get a lot of callers that are terrified that this could happen. And it makes sense because few people are really taught how credit and debt work in school, myself included. I mean, I really didn't know the answer to this question until I got into the business. Now, fortunately, unless the debt is related to specifically unpaid taxes or unpaid child support, you cannot be arrested or really get any jail time at all. So just wipe that thought from your mind. No need to worry about that whatsoever. The other thing is the amount of the debt doesn't matter either. You could refuse to pay $1,000 or $1 million, and you will not be arrested or get jail time. So now, who is Enhanced Recovery Company and why are they on your credit report? They are what's referred to as a debt collector or credit collection agency. And what that means is that they buy debts, unpaid accounts like credit cards, for example, often for very cheap. And then they try to collect the full amount from you, okay? So I'll give you an example. Imagine for a moment that for whatever reason, you have an unpaid card with Capital One, and it's for $1,000, just a nice round number. Enhanced Recovery Company could, in theory, come along and buy that debt for maybe just $100, right? Now, they don't try to collect that amount. They try to collect the full $1,000 from you. And that, by doing that, if they're successful, it gives them a 10x return on their investment. So, I mean, think about that. These companies can make a lot of money doing this. And one of the ways that they do that is damaging your credit score by reporting the debt to your credit report. It's one of the primary strategies that they use to scare you into paying, right? However, what a lot of people don't know, and again, you're not taught this, is that even if you pay a debt that's on your credit report, it does not automatically remove it from the account that's attached to it. That account will sit there for 7 years, damaging your score, whether it's paid or not. So a lot of the time, paying it isn't really in your best interest, and you could just be throwing your money away. Now, in rare cases, it even can hurt your score further. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, in addition to credit reporting, they may also send scary letters, or call a lot, or even calling your family members and colleagues. Now, again, if a collector has ever threatened you or harassed you during non-business hours, you may be owed a lawsuit. So again, that's another case where you'd want to give us a call, and we can connect you with a local specialist that's in your area that will take action quickly. Now, here's a question that I get a lot. Should you negotiate a settlement with Enhanced Recovery Company? And this answer is a little complicated. So settling your debt with Enhanced Recovery Company depends on your goal. And what I mean is that typically, if you are wanting to improve your credit score, paying isn't the best option. Why, you may ask? Well, just what I mentioned before. Even if you pay the collection, it will remain on your credit report for 7 years, damaging your score that whole time. Instead, we always recommend working with an expert like us to come in and review these accounts for you. And if certain issues exist, then the accounts may be removed. Now, this is a win-win. You won't have to waste money paying a debt that won't help your score, and the negative account gets removed from your report. So it's really a win-win. It's perfect. So how do you remove Enhanced Recovery Company from your credit report? So the Fair Credit Reporting Act gives every person the power to challenge information on their report. Now, I will say that the knowledge required to do this can be more involved than it might seem. That's not to say that you shouldn't learn how to do it, but I just say that be prepared to spend weeks, maybe even months, learning how to do it properly. However, if you'd like to hire a professional to handle it for you, and that way it ensures that it's done properly the first time, and you save the extra time, well, that's what we're here for. We'd be happy to come in and take care of it for you. We've dealt with Enhanced Recovery Company accounts many, many times. And I'll say they regularly have issues. And we've helped numerous clients deal with them, and we'll take care of it for you if you'd prefer. So this is another great question. How can you get Enhanced Recovery Company to stop calling you? It's very annoying. I get it. But the thing is, as I mentioned before, Enhanced Recovery Company will be calling you to attempt to collect the debt that they purchased. That's how they operate. Which means the only reason that they'll stop calling you is if you settle your debt with them. Okay? Or you work with a company like ours to potentially have them removed from your report altogether. Here's another scary one. Will Enhanced Recovery Company try suing or garnishing my wages? Enhanced Recovery Company suing is unlikely. I mean, it can happen. It does happen, but in our experience, it's rare. There are a lot of laws around how long they can sue for, what they can do if they win, and it's just a long process. However, if we're able to find certain issues with the account, then they won't be able to collect at all, which is another benefit of using an expert. What are my rights when dealing with Enhanced Recovery Company? So you have the right to dispute any of your debt that Enhanced Recovery Company has purchased. Enhanced Recovery Company is governed by the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act, FDCPA, and as I mentioned before, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, or FCRA. Now, these acts can seem very complicated, but they provide a great deal of power to the consumer if you know how to use it properly. Now, again, if you don't have the time to research these acts, I don't blame you. It's not a problem. Call us. and we can discuss your options. And again, I'll put our number in the description below so that you can have access to that. Give us a call. We're here to help. Thanks so much.